Closing and opening shifts. This video is tailored towards schedulers or administrators who happen to be doing some scheduling. We're going to show you in this video how you can obviously open up shifts that may be closed, or the opposite case if you needed to do that for whatever reason. Shifts within eSchedule on the schedule template itself are either set to closed or opened by default. However, you can certainly go in there and manipulate those from the initial template. So perhaps you have some shifts that are not staffed on the weekends generally because it tends to be a little bit quieter, but maybe you need to open up a shift either for a single incident, or maybe you need to open up a shift indefinitely because you're now going to begin staffing that unit or that shift every Saturday or Saturday and Sunday. You have the ability to do that within eSchedule. So whether, again, it's a single event, maybe a standby community event that you need to staff someone for, or if you need to open up a shift for a permanent basis, you can do that right within eSchedule, and I'll walk you through how you can do that. So I'm logged into eSchedule here on the demo site, and you'll notice here that I'm going to work with this weekend shift here on Saturday. So you'll notice that it's currently closed by default, both of these here. So the engine 640 on Saturday, this officer, I'm actually going to just work with that to demonstrate how you can open up this shift, and then we'll close it back up as well. So if you hit this little pencil icon here, that'll bring you into the schedule preferences. Now I'm logged in as a scheduler, so I'm able to manipulate any of these shifts here. All right, but you'll notice that even though I can manipulate all these ones that are currently open, again, I do have some that are closed, and I want to go ahead and open that up. So if I hit the schedule preferences link here, I can toggle and I can show closed shifts. So I'm going to move that from hide to show. I'll hit save, and you'll notice that these additional weekends that were closed are now available to work with. And the way that the system does that is by using this ZZ close shift option here. So you'll notice that I've got this recurring closed shift currently on Saturdays. If I go ahead and hit that, I have a few different things that I can do. If I wanted to just open up a single instance of an open shift, so just for April 4th, I could go ahead and do that by hitting the sign off button. So we're essentially saying sign off that ZZ closed unit and go ahead and open that up just for April 4th for me to work with. All right, once that's done, it'll work just like any of these other open shifts. But I want to show you how you could open up that shift for all Saturdays. So if I want to open up that engine 640 officer slot, I can go ahead and sign off all occurrences, and that's going to just prompt me here, and that's going to open it up here now for me to work with. Again, just like any other shift. Now it did that for April 4th. If I go forward, it's actually going to show me that it signed off all the different instances here. So April 11th, April 18th, so on and so forth are now open and available for me to work with. All right, so I'm going to go back to April 4th. Let's say that maybe I chose the wrong one, or I want to close that back up again. All I'm going to do is come into the member option here. I'm going to select ZZ close shift, and then similarly I have the option. I can either close out by signing on the ZZ option just for this day, or if I want to reclose that, I'm going to go ahead and add a recurrence. So reverting what I did, if I want to sign on or close out that shift for every Saturday, I'm going to go ahead and choose every Saturday or every week. Go ahead and hit sign on. That's going to refresh, and you'll notice now that that close shift appears again on every instance, April 4th, April 11th. So the process is very similar if you needed to open up shifts for a single day or a recurrence pattern. If I go ahead and close out my close shifts, or hide rather, you'll see that I have some single shifts that I've opened up here, or scheduled some people into some standbys. You can do that nice and easily. So that is the general process for how to open and close shifts. If you have any questions on that, please reach out to our support team. We'd be happy to help you. Thanks for watching.